Let your people come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. It is your absolute favorite pod.
Yeah.
ORNOT podcast.
Yes.
Yes, I am your girls, Hasha Mack. I am your absolute favorite personal trainer, yoga instructor, brand strategist, and I am my favorite title is her big sister. So who are you, little lady?
Oh, you see that girl right there? Oh, look at that girl. I am Danielle. I am her little sister. I am not a fitness trainer. In fact, I am an attendee. She is my fitness trainer. And for all of those who are watching, I have lost 9 pounds and maintained those 9 pounds off because of this girl. So if you're, this is a commercial. If you're looking for a fitness trainer, and you need to drop a couple pounds, she now does also these one-on-ones during the week, checks in with her people to see how we're doing, to see how bad we're doing, to see how good we're doing, to see what wins we're having, and to see what challenges we are having as well. And that's probably one of my new favorite things is the check-in, even though she checks in with me anyway. It's a different kind of check-in. She treats me just like a client, as if I'm paying, and I love that. So I encourage you all.
You pay. Don't say that. You do pay. I mean, like you work for your services. For the
there's
things
a barter.
There's some bartering involved. Yes.
And so, yeah, if you're looking for a fitness trainer, then yeah, holla at your girl. Not this girl. That girl.
I swear, y'all, we don't plan this. I don't tell her to do any of these things. She just does them. So I thank you, Danielle.
You're welcome, girl. Where you at?
I was about to call you by your personal name, your government. I was about to call you government. No, I was about to call you by your government full name. So then I was like, "Ooh!" I pulled back. You hear me? I was like, Danielle.
Thank you, Danielle. Love that. For other people.
Yes, come on in, people. I'll send out some messages now so that people can come in. I know we changed up on y'all. Y'all really like that 8:00 slot, but guess what? It's not happening.
Nope.
I'm trying y'all, people. We have to be here at 7 and we're logging off at 8. But I was going to tell you, we can go through our weekend really quickly, and then let's jump right into Charles in Charge, and then we'll do hot topics and get the night going.
Okay.
So how was your weekend? What did you do? Did you do anything amazing?
Yeah, so mom is here with our aunt, and
shout out to mom and Aunt Denise. Stay in the house.
Yes. I told them quiet on the set, so I don't know where they at.
Are they watching at least?
I don't know. Maybe. I think so. I think I hear a little back, a little bit, or a little reverb, a little back stuff going on back there. So this weekend we went to Chateau Elan, which is like this really nice winery. We did a wine tasting. We did a little shopping today. Went to Copeland's for breakfast on the house by Tasha Mack, sponsored by Tasha Mack Fitness. We also, what else did we do?
You guys did something with the plant in the bowl. I don't know what it's called.
Oh yeah, we did this thing called Sip and Plant, where you like get to plant succulent plants, and they're really, really cute. And then I had like put them in a hotel, but it was looking like Schitt's Creek, and so that was a fail on my part. So I dragged them out of that hotel, and
you dragged them.
Well, they didn't. It wasn't a drag. They ran. I led the
Charles is
run.
weak. Charles is weak back there.
I led the run, and they came. And so that's what we've been here. And you guys see I'm in a new space. This isn't a new space, it's just a new space for you. New to you and to me. This is my office with all things black on the wall because I love being black. And that's it. What about you? Charles is like,
Charles is loving it back there. He enjoys being in the backstage, I think. What did I do this weekend? That's absolutely amazing. Well, it was just a very strenuous fitness weekend in the fitness space. So I had a HIIT yoga class Saturday morning that I taught virtually, and then I had a face-to-face class that I taught. And I will say I have a large tribe of supporters who come to my yoga classes, and that happen once a month. And a lot of times it's a lot of the same supporters. Well, this was the absolute first class where none of the supporters I knew. They were all new participants. There was one of my tribe members was there. So shout out to Dr. Walters. Doctor was in the house. Yes, and she was front and center. And but other than that, believe it or not, this yoga class was absolutely amazing. I was going to send the pictures over to you so that you could show it, but I didn't have the time.
I actually have some of the pictures.
No, I think if you go to Natasha Mac Fit, you might see the reel. You might be able to pull up the reel from my story.
Okay.
Because a lot of people reposted it. But I met a lot of great people, new people that are super excited about my retreat in August. So August 13th, if you haven't heard, I'm having an amazing retreat, all inclusive, from the morning to the afternoon. And so it was just it was one of those moments, and this is going to be kind of deep for some, but maybe not. It was one of those days where it was really taxing for me, just energy wise, everything in life. And then after my classes, it was a reminder of why I do it and that I'm definitely walking in my purpose. So it's not that one. It's not that one. Hold on. Does it let you go to my story or no?
Yeah, I can go to the story.
Go to my story and click through it. So this is if you want. It's not that one, of course. That's the pretty one that you made. Oh, look at that girl. Wonder who that is. Keep on going. I've been trying to get 10,000 steps, y'all. So it's if you can. I don't know if it's gonna let you click on those stories, but that's the one that you just went by. That's the one we want.
Right here.
No, the next one.
Here.
Yep. Is it gonna let you? Yeah.
That's that's a one step forward.
Yeah, it's not my store. It's not mine.
Is it?
Yep, that's it. I think those are just pictures, but you can just slide through. So this is some of the pictures from the yoga class this Saturday, and we didn't get a picture with everyone. There was probably about 7 participants. But kind of gives you an idea of like the actual class, and it was just super dope, y'all. Yeah, we were releasing energy then. So in case you didn't know.
Who's the little redhead in the bag? She cute.
Oh, that's Tana.
I like Tana.
I do too.
I love a little redhead girl. Maybe because I'm a little bit Irish.
Maybe. So you'll see me. You only see me for a little bit. This was this is a happy baby move.
That's my baby move, y'all. I love that move.
Happy baby move is where it's at, y'all. So there was some kind of snapshots from this weekend. It was totally everything, but really showed me that I need to really walk in my purpose. After the class, everyone that didn't know me, which was almost all of them, like came up and talked to me and told me how it affected them. So just a little shout out to, I believe I had spoken with Marquita before, Anita and Helen and my sister. They were all my little cheerleaders. It was weird. I was getting like phone calls of dropping gems. There were like moments like me and Marquita don't even talk on Saturdays, and she called on a Saturday, and I'm like, why is she calling me on a Saturday? And then she dropped her gem of why I'm amazing, and so did Helen. And Danielle's like the ultimate cheerleader at the end. Hey girl, hey, you ready? You're like, okay girl, calm down. But at the end of the day, you need all of those cheerleaders. And so if you have something, here's my Tasha Mac gem. If you have something that you're worried about, you don't think you need to do it anyways. I promise it's going to be worth it.
Yes.
That's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Charles. I cut into your time. We're going to bring you in because we've missed you so much. I am bringing him in now.
Yeah. Woo! Hello, everybody.
We've missed
Oh,
you.
I missed y'all too. It's so great to be back. All kinds of craziness going on, but good stuff. Good
The world is
craziness.
turning up. I know the world is turning upside down in good ways and bad ways.
What? Who you telling? You know? Yeah.
What you got for us?
Well, for starters, the weekend was awesome. It was amazing. We're gonna call this Sensational Sunday because I mean the weekend was just like amazing. I got to nerd out like last night on like Saturday night. It was 150 techie people, aka hackers. We all got together. We brought out our old school computers and gamed till like 1 a.m. Like like old school stuff. But it was fun. We all went to like this huge building in Northern Virginia. It was crazy. So yeah, we had a good time. I brought my baby out, as you see flashing in the back. I had to carry that. So my wife said that better not be your mistress. I said, sweetheart, nah, I got the ring on, so we good. So, but no. So tonight's Charles in Charge segment. Whew, because we know it's been a lot going on, but this is going to be a tough love segment. Can Monique come to the front of the congregation? That's right. Yes, Monique. Monique from the Parkers. I loved you. Queens of Comedy. I loved you. I don't like this version of Monique that I'm seeing. I don't like this aggression towards everybody else. And it's either you or your husband is the problem. Y'all both suck. And I'm saying it live. Yes. It's just a shame you're blaming it on everybody else. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And if you keep up this behavior, you're going to be looking for a job like the rest of us looking to be hired. Okay? Because nobody going to want to come see your shows and you ranting about your problems. We don't care about your problems. We don't care about your problems. We care about the comedy. Do your jokes. That's your job. We don't care about Tyler Perry's personal life. We don't care about Oprah's personal life. We don't care about D.L. Hewley's personal life. We don't care about how Charlemagne gave you donkey the other day. We want them jokes. That's what we want. We want them jokes. And not the ones from Queens of Comedy. We want new material. You're not big no more. Put something else together. You can only do that for so long.
Maybe that's what she's struggling with, is the fact that a lot of her jokes maybe have, I don't know, I never watched her before, but maybe it had to do with her weight. And now she's trying to find something else.
But the thing is, it's just like, don't inflict your pain, your issues with daddy or whatever you call them, out to the audience and out to people who have nothing to do with how you make your money. You was angry at Netflix because they didn't give you the money that you wanted. So what? You're Monique, right? You're the queen of comedy. Do your own show. Go get it yourself and stop looking for somebody to throw you a bone. Thank you, Jay-Z.
And yes. Excuse me, guys. Okay. She is digging. Yes, I'm okay. She's digging deep. So like she's like really like digging into DL's family, his activities, his behaviors. Like now it's becoming ugly. Like now it's like, what is she talking about? We don't want to listen. It's bad. That's all.
It is bad. It's not his fault. You not funny no more. It's sad. So sad. Monique,
would you agree? Would you agree that it's the situation that happened is truly a management issue, and she should have never really took it to DL as the artist?
I agree. She should have took it to daddy or whatever she calls her husband. That's her manager. Daddy, you messing up the money, daddy. What's going on? They need to talk about that at home behind closed doors, not in front of all of the audience. We didn't need to know who was not headlining. We don't care.
It got really ugly really quick. And I don't know. I never really thought she was funny. Maybe on the Parkers, I thought she was funny.
Yeah, she's TV funny. She's not stand-up funny.
Half of the problem is that she's extremely loud. So you have no choice but to listen and really just what, Marquita? Why are you looking like that?
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm not coming for you, Marquita. I'm coming for Monique.
Right. This is for Monique.
Okay? This is not Marquita.
This is for Monique.
Let me make this clear, guys. I love Marquita's voice. It has nothing to do with her. It has to do with Monique.
Yes.
Monique is loud.
Not all loud people are weak.
Yes, and she was running after the professor for way too long. It became out of hand.
Yeah, and you can only stay on that joke for so long. And that's the thing.
You want a man who doesn't want you. Okay, that's half of America.
Oh.
I forgot all the whole running after the professor thing, honestly. But
yeah, it's crazy because it's just like her issues are like bleeding into her career, and it's terrible, and she's inflicting her pain on everybody else, and she needs to chill. And hey, since it's Sunday, we're gonna put it out there. She needs to be grateful that she's working and earning a decent amount of money, and stop being ungrateful because you can lose it in a second.
And the way she's acting, she must be okay with losing it.
Oh, no. Everybody's okay with losing it till they've lost it.
Huh. I know that's right.
That's
a whole word.
Let's be real. She hasn't hit that rock bottom yet. Because
I thought she did the last time. I thought she did the last time, but apparently she had not.
If you look at it, right, a lot of people, when they really hit rock bottom, that's when humility sets in. Because there's nowhere else to go but up. Hump. Hey, pride before destruction.
Yeah,
come on, Paul. Come on, Paul. Talk to me. I'll put some scripture in there.
That's right.
Come on, Paul. Talk to me.
Okay, Pastor Charles. Okay. We're gonna change this to Pastor Charles in charge. Today on this Sunday, on this sensational Sunday.
Look here, that's how we got to do it. But yeah,
do you have anything else for us before we bring in Marquita, who I'm pretty sure is going to have something to say about this? But
no, that was the main thing I had to get off my chest, because I hate to see someone so talented and so awesome literally destroy themselves right before our eyes. And we are just tired of it, and we want you to grow and do better.
Yeah,
that's all we want.
And as a community, we can't even support it. As a community, we can't even support her.
No, we can't support it. We can't defend that. But if she really wants to release some energy, she needs to come to your yoga class. Hey, talk to me, somebody. Movement is medicine. Monique, if you listen, movement is medicine. Movement in the right direction is medicine. Let's go.
That's right. Thank you. That's a perfect way to end your segment, sir. Thank you very much. See you in 2 weeks. Wait, before we go, a little housekeeping. Is there a battle tonight?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But shout out to Battlegrounds.
Yes, shout out to the Battlegrounds. All right, Charles, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right, later. All right,
bye. His energy is everything.
Marquita's comment in the private chat. Marquita.
Hey y'all. Huh?
And you represent her. See, Danielle, you're not talking about her.
So I just she wasn't coming for me. Y'all know I take everything as a joke. I don't know why anybody takes me seriously. I just felt like she was coming for fat and loud people, just hit a little nerve. But but yes, I have this shirt on today because my husband actually visited ATL, and of course I they had to go eat at Slutty Vegan. And so, of course, he had to bring me a souvenir back. So I got one of those little like water, like where it keeps your water really, really cold. And then I got this shirt, but I wanted to wear it because shout out to the owner, Pinky. What's her name? Pinky Cole.
Yeah.
She actually, for Clark University's graduating class, bought all of them LLCs. So shout out to the owner of Slutty Vegan. When I put a big toe in ATL, that's the first place I'm going. But yeah, I had to find some news, some good news, y'all. Every time I can't do no rest in peace no more, y'all, because at this particular point in America, my list is getting longer than anything else that I can talk about. I just feel like guns is the new COVID. What the hell is going on?
Yes.
Every time you turn on the news, there's a mass shooting. Somebody's taking another person's life. Like, it was just so hard to find something ignorant and positive to talk about tonight because America is in shambles right now. I don't know. I don't like this new stepdaddy. I don't like what's going on under this stepdaddy's reign. I don't know. I think
it's very bad.
Huh?
Did you find any good news?
Oh yeah. You know I'm gonna find some sunshine on a cloudy day. If you know me. So Jenny Mai, on her show, I think it's like a Facebook Watch show. It's called Hello Honey. She introduced us to her and Jeezy's baby Monica Mai Jenkins. And it was so cute. She's so cute. She's so stinking freaking cute. You know, we love babies here, and she's just so stinking cute. She's 5 months, so it was just so nice to like see, and she kind of had like a mama bear breakdown because she was just like, you know, the world could be so cruel. So she didn't want to introduce the baby to us, but she finally did, and she's a cute little whippersnapper.
What were they worried about then if she's so cute?
I mean,
you know, people are crazy, and somebody is going to find something negative to say. Yeah. So it's a part of it's pretty much a part of the world. You know, before the internet, you could take your baby around the neighborhood and you might get, you know what I'm saying, 2-3 people that is like, where they pull them jeans from? Oh, look at the baby socks. You know, you'll get some of those type of people, but when you put your baby out on the internet for everybody to see, that 2 or 3 people or 20-30 people turns into 20,000 people. So it's kind of, you know, it's a little hurtful when you put yourself out there on social media because there's so many people on the internet now. So I definitely can see what she was worried for. You know, people don't care anymore. They don't talk about your babies no more. Babies ain't even safe. People call people babies ugly. Speaking of babies, so if anybody was ever wondering, Lil Boosie is no longer a grandfather, according to him. Apparently his son that just graduated high school thought that he was a father of a baby, but then it has come out that the girl is lying and she took somebody else's baby to the boy's graduation. That's supposed to be his baby. So Boosie is going crazy on the internet right now. So if you just see him and his joyfulness.
I saw a little something, but didn't really stop to entertain. So this is good. I'm now learning. This is what
I had to entertain this little Boosie. Who wouldn't entertain him? You have to entertain. He's entertaining, and so he's just so happy because he thought his city boy reign had come to an end because he is a grandpa, and now he found out that he is no longer a grandpa. So he is very, very happy about that.
Not Mr. Wipe Me Down.
Yes, Mr. Wipe Me Down. BOOSIEBADESB. Wipe Me Down.
Y'all, we will find a reason to dance at all times. So just so you know.
Right. I'm gonna make a song about anything. Anything can turn into a song. Please don't think we're gonna have a regular conversation about me, because once all I gotta hear is a couple of words, and if it sounds like a song, I'm gonna sing it and interrupt the whole conversation. Lizzo, we're gonna talk about, Monique was our big girl negative. We're gonna talk about some big girl positivity. So Lizzo posted on her page, and I want to get this quote completely right. She said, dudes be ugly with no bitches talking about okay Lizzo as an insult to girls' comments. I'm beautiful, rich, and get immaculate dick, so it's a compliment. If you can't make it past the cheeks, just say it. And I would just like to say to Lizzo, go ahead, big girl, what you gonna do? Because telling a girl that she's Lizzo, I don't think that that's an insult. Now, maybe if you called a Monique, that she might take offense to it. But Lizzo, no, she don't be bothering
Nobody.
Exactly.
She lives on her own beat.
Exactly. I wish the beat would stop telling her to get naked, but it's the beat of her own drum and she's happy. So
Carl says she has so much more to offer.
Who, Lizzo?
I think that's who.
Yeah. I
think she
agree.
does.
She seems like
super talented.
Like she's so fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
Like I think that's
why Tasha laughing?
Because when somebody says like she has so much to offer, and then you'd be like, yes, she is so pretty. That's what she just did. She just said, we said she has so much to offer, and she hit us with, she looked like she's fun to hang out with. I meant from like a society way, like
she's a good time. She's a good
time. That's what I said.
That was all.
These days, having a good time and vibes are turning into talent, because people, it's hard to catch a vibe with people. So I just feel like she has this.
I do think that she could do a better job at how she presents herself personally.
That is true. That's true. That's true. Now
I think that's
and maybe some sad relationship news, because it's still a rumor out here, because we have not heard official statements from either party.
Yes.
Well, Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey might be breaking up, y'all. What we gonna do?
And I heard they're distraught about it. Danielle, repost what I just posted if you could on your Instagram live.
I think a lot of people are distraught about this breakup because we thought they were such a beautiful couple. And we really wanted, what are their names for their couple? Turtle and what's the nickname?
I don't play with that. I don't know.
We really wanted Turtle and whoever to go off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Just not.
But it's like you said, it's not completely official, but I mean, who knows? Maybe something will change. They're
I was gonna say now, social media official and unofficial is a little bit different in the real life. It appears as though she has deleted all of her photos of Michael B. Jordan from her page. So Instagram, social media, that means that they are done. But then, they could get back together, and she was just like, guys, that was just a joke, just trying to do some Instagram aesthetics, and that's all. So, maybe they could get back together. Maybe they could get back together, and we'll never know.
Something's got to give. I like them. They were like they seemed like a real couple, but I just talked to Anita about this. Shout out to Anita. A lot of couples out there look real, but they're not. Yeah, shout out to Anita. I would like to say, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. I don't think we're gonna be up here, but 2 of the 4, the cast members of ORNOT are taking over Miami. It's
the takeover. That was my horn.
So whether you know it or not, I'm sure it'll be extreme foolery, and we will make sure to fill you guys in on the upcoming show. But Marquita, anything else before we get into this Black and Miss and then we let you go?
Did y'all see that rapper that got liposuction? What is going on this summer, fellas? Y'all getting liposuction and hoochie daddy shorts? What's going on?
They are.
What is going on?
I don't like the hoochie daddy shorts. I don't want to see all that.
I just want to know why we have to.
You like it? You like?
I don't think they're bad. I think that if you have, I think that's the guys that are wearing them have worked out, so their legs look decent.
Well, there are
well,
some
they
men out
really
there
gonna be looking decent. This rapper then posted that he got liposuction, y'all. I don't really heard of his music. His name is Bandman Kivo.
And he recently
rapper.
What is he, Danielle? What is he then?
He's a rapper. He's a fake rapper. I've never heard of him.
I've never heard of a rapper.
He is something. So I don't really know what's going on.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie.
So much. Don't look, man, out here. Don't be blocking y'all blessings with these hoochie daddy shorts on, because these women out here.
I didn't say I would date a man with the shorts on. I just said aesthetically, I see what they're trying to do there.
Do you? What are they trying to do? Tell us.
I don't know. Some of the shorts have really cute prints. the fabric is great.
I was at least waiting for you to say something like, Tasha, maybe they want to show off their leg day. Come on, Danielle.
Yeah, that's right. That's all I mean. There you go, Mark. Thank you. Insert Danny.
That's what Charles has spoken. Equal Jesus. This is where
Charlie said there ain't nothing right about
I just want to know what's going on. Y'all is putting on, fake beards and now it's hoochie daddy shorts and y'all getting liposuction. It's just like, I can't be fighting everybody to get to Miami for my BBL. Like, back off. I have another.
We can't have anything.
It's hard enough to get an appointment now. Like, and then we got to throw y'all in the mix too.
Yeah.
It's too much. Them hoochie daddy panties, whatever they call it, they just too much. It's too much.
I really don't know where. I want to know. Here's what I don't know about hoochie daddy shorts, because different definitions for different folks. I would like to know the minimum or maximum for the hoochie daddy shorts. How far do they have to come down to? How far do they go up?
You remember when you're in school?
Exactly. Do y'all put y'all hands down to the side and be like, if it touch your fingertips, you good with
Charles calls them man panties.
They some short shorts, y'all. I'm sorry.
And they're like boy short underwear. We're getting off task. We can't spend on. We can't.
Okay. Fellas, I just wanted to hear what was going on out there. It's just, it's the tracks on the beard, it's the hoochie daddy shorts, it's the liposuction. What are y'all doing this summer? Let me know, because I can't have my single ladies, be single forever, okay?
She's talking about me, guys.
She's talking about both of us. Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about? She went like this.
I'm way more single than you.
Hey, now you put my business out there.
I'm just saying. I don't want to.
Come get your girl. Get her up out of here.
I don't want to be calling my friends and they like, girl, I'm at the Nike store looking for some hoochie daddy shorts because it's Bernard's birthday. I don't want to hear that this summer. Okay, guys?
Like Anita just hit me with some information. I'll carry this over later. Anita says in a very nice way, I believe that's I can't even get it out. I believe that's a red flag, Tasha.
Holy Ghost.
Oh, Holy Ghost.
My friends cannot be at the damn CVS buying you gauze for your BBL wrap. Like, fellas, I don't want to hear that this summer.
It's just bad.
Okay, everyone. Apparently, it's a red flag if I bring someone around with some hoochie daddy shorts.
We shutting you down, Danielle. We shutting it down.
Well, luckily nobody's coming around because there's nobody in line. So there's that.
That's because they're too good to bad hoochie daddy shorts. So there's that. Well, thank you, Marquita. This was a really good Hot Topics. We appreciate your time.
Well, thank you, ladies. Y'all have a good night.
All right. See you later, girl.
Bye. All right, bye.
Oh, that was good.
Yes.
All right. So tonight our topic is Black and Missing. We switched over real quick, didn't we? Like that switch up. Bam. Okay. Bam. So where did this come from? Why am I obsessed with the topic? Just to kind of give you an idea, it didn't start with HBO Max. Black and Missing did not start there. It's an actual foundation that was created before HBO Max. And I actually ran across it on Instagram way before there was a series. Excuse me, guys. But just to kind of give you an overview, it is a 4-part HBO documentary series that's currently on right now if you have HBO Max. And it's basically about sister-in-laws where they created a foundation. I think her name is Derica, or it might be Derica. I'm not sure. I hate to mess her name up. And the other lady's name is Natalie. One is a woman who works in law enforcement, and one is actually a publicist. So they basically realized that there were so many stories of vanished loved ones that were driven by the need for attention and assistance for these forgotten women. And they decided to create the organization to raise awareness in communities, alert media outlets to the plight of thousands of women and children, and urge police departments to allocate more resources to the search. And of course, those women are Black and they're African American. What really hit home for me is based in the DMV. So it's based right there in the DMV. And
here.
Who's here?
He's in the chat.
Who's in the chat? Sorry, guys. Sorry. I did send it over to her this morning. I sent it over to the foundation and let them know that we were doing this. So, okay, let's get back on track so that she can, hopefully she'll stick around. Yes. So anyways, I know Natalie, if anyone's seen it, please put in the chat that you've seen it.
We're doing the thing. We're doing all the good things today. Okay, go ahead, Tasha.
Yeah, we get back on track.
Sorry.
So I know Natalie had her own issue with racial profiling in her son. And if you watch episode 1, they talk about it. And that kind of started it. But long story short, I found their page on Instagram a while back, and there were tons of pictures, right? And it just kind of shook me. 1, because it was all over the United States. And then 2, why don't we know about it? And so then when I heard that it was coming to HBO Max, I was able to kind of engulf myself in it. I know the very last part of the series, I called my mom and my sister crying. It was a good story, not a bad story at all. The last portion where 2 sisters got to meet, and I won't tell the whole story, but I called them crying and I'm like, you got to watch this. And it's just something I wanted to bring awareness to because, and I have a whole bunch of statistics that we can go through too, but it's just something we need to bring awareness to. I want everyone to subscribe to this page, Black and Missing. I want you to subscribe to the Instagram, everything, because if you have someone of color that you love, they could be up there one day, unfortunately. And you want to be able to bring as much awareness as possible because people of color are just as important as those who are not and that are missing. That's my spiel. Go.
Okay. So I think what I want to highlight first and foremost is that, just to kind of recap what we do here on ORNOT, is that we basically bring topics that we talk about on the phone with each other as sisters, and we rehash them here with you guys because we want our co-host, you guys in the chat, to definitely weigh in as well. So I just want to make that clear. I guess the biggest part that impacted me was the idea that the reason why are we jumping into this now?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So the biggest part that impacted me was the analysis on the docu series. I guess that's what it is. About how Black people have always been portrayed in the media. And so Black women and Black men have always been portrayed as runaways, have always been portrayed as accomplices to a crime or to a crime that they've done or been a part of. And so by that, I mean, if someone, let's say a young woman is walking down the street, they're like, oh, well, she was snatched up because she had on itty bitty shorts, or she was in the wrong part of town. And that makes her an accomplice to the, like, it's an excuse to why she was snatched and now missing. Versus if we look at it in a different lens, let's say a white young lady was walking down the street. Oh, well, she was just walking to her friend's house, or she was just perusing through the town, versus she was in the wrong part of town, or she wasn't supposed to be there, and she becomes the victim. And so I think that that's the part that stuck out to me the most, is that once again we are labeled as I don't want to say thugs, but we're like labeled as these people that are that we're the reason for everything. We are big, bad, we're ready to do all the things to all the people. And it's so unfortunate that they will not give us the time or the energy to be found, to be given I think they mentioned newsworthy. We are not newsworthy. Unfortunately, we are newsworthy when we are being hunted down. And even when cameras are shown that we are the victim, and that it doesn't matter. So I think that's the part that kind of stuck out to me the most, is how media portrays us. And that's why we never get the attention that we really should have.
So if everyone, if you actually go to blackandmissing.com or blackandmissinginc.com, you will actually get to see people who are still missing, we're still searching for. And so one that kind of hits home is Akia Eggleston. She's from Baltimore, Maryland, and she was last seen on May 3rd, 2017 in the Inner Harbor area of Baltimore City, Maryland. She was 8 months pregnant when she disappeared on May 7th, and she did not show up for her baby shower. I'm not gonna cry, but what's crazy is this can be anybody, okay? So it's so important when you read something as simple as this. She was 8 months pregnant and didn't show up to her baby shower, y'all. That was 2017. If you could just put in the chat, if you can, who's ever heard of this? That's how sad this is. In 2017, this occurred. Here we are in 2022. We've went through a whole pandemic, and the world is completely upside down as we know it. And these faces are still missing. And these are very simple situations. You know what I mean? They're which to me makes it even more crazy. There's this short URL, bamfi.org. It's a short URL. I take this really serious because I love my family. I love my tribe, my friends, people that are part of my fitness industry. I love my listeners, anybody. I just love my community. And Akia is a part of our community wherever she is. And for some reason, someone's media outside of Baltimore didn't find this to be enough. We weren't enough. Okay. So I want us to kind of sit that in. We would hate to say it's because she's Black. Okay, fine. It's not because she's Black. Well, is it enough that she's pregnant? Is it enough that she's a woman? Is it enough that she had a whole planned? Very good. Akia's boyfriend was arrested in January 2022. But hey, why did it take so long? I don't know. I'm just that girl. Why did it take so long? Why wasn't it super important when she didn't show up?
Well, I think go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I think I used to come from a world where I thought that, you call the police and then after things, after things occur, then it becomes national. It goes from local and then it becomes national. I think you automatically, and me and Danielle both were publicists. That's a big part of our life, right? And so media is huge for us. But watching this changed my whole aspect of how I felt about the media. I mean, I knew there are things about the media that we aren't going to discuss, but this piece was sickening to me. Still is. They didn't take the case seriously. And why is that? Once again, to kind of go back to what Danielle was saying about the disparities that are basically aligned with media and why media treats us the way they do when it comes to missing children and women of color. They think we're runaways. A lot of minority children are initially classified as runaways. As a result, they do not receive the Amber Alert. So if you're a runaway, you don't get the Amber Alert. But how do you know someone's a runaway? Do they call you up and say, hey, I'm a runaway? That's stupid. So how do we not know? Like there was one, Danielle, I think you remember the name, but there was one where on the show, there was one where it was the janitor at the shelter.
Relisha, this little girl right here.
Right, that's missing. Yeah. And the janitor kills himself. But with that in place, I don't know. Can we remove the comment? I don't know if it's too far up or not.
Sorry.
No, you're good. But like that one in particular, there's just so many pieces to the puzzle that just that don't make sense. And so I think foundations such as this bring a lot of light to a very troubled situation. This is troubling. It's right up. I'm sorry. This is right up there with school shootings because people are able to take our children, our moms, our aunts, our cousins. They're able to take them out of our homes and do whatever they please, and no one is going to say anything. So, this foundation is imperative. And so therefore, I recommend and I empower everybody to get behind it. I think it's absolutely amazing. I'm trying not to like fan out and cry and all these things in one. I think it's amazing that Natalie and Derica are here and listening to us. And, they want you to see how much they support the foundation and they want you to do the same. So I empower you to share it with your family members. You all have a group message with your family. Text the link just to the website and share it. Because I bet you someone is going to feel sick to their stomach when they read about Akia or Relisha Rupp. They're going to be sick. There's no way you can't. But guess what? It's because of, I hate to say, if media is not going to take care of it, we have to take care of it ourselves. You take it in your own hands of your community.
Can I just jump in real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I think one of the most interesting cases was Pamela Butler and the posture that her brother had in the case. I thought that was very significant. I think it wasn't the idea that the man was finally caught and charged. It was interesting because he wasn't necessarily charged for the crime of killing Pamela Butler, but the brother's posture is what I want to highlight here. So his posture for the entire time was, I'm going to find who did this to my sister. One, his posture was, I'm not giving up. As Derica says, Derek was and is relentless. He was like, I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep going. Even when he was charged, he was like, okay, but she's still missing. We want to have a proper burial for her. And I think that if we all take on that posture, not just for those who are our loved ones that go missing, but to consider the Akias and the Pamelas as our own sisters, as our own aunties and cousins and moms and grandmothers, then if we carry on that same posture to look after one another, that is very similar to the same posture. I'm sorry, but I love the Black Panthers. They was looking out for their community, y'all. That's the same posture that they had, is that I'm looking out for my people. It does not, I don't even know this person, but you're my brother and you're my sister in my community. I need to look out for you. So if we carry on that same posture and we're relentless, we never give up, we are persistent, then so many more lives can be saved. So for example, he started helping the boy that his mother was found. His mother was found, and he helped that case. That was not his sister's case. He was like, I don't care how he gets in jail as long as he's there. And I think that is so essential, that because a lot of people get hung up on the logistics behind it. It's like, I want them in jail for this. Okay, but who cares? We're trying to save lives.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, because if he had been caught when he first killed that woman, his sister would be alive. So he's not only just thinking about Pamela now, he's thinking about Sharon, Jessica, all of the others to come. And so I think that is so essential for us to consider. Like, that's the lesson I took from that, was that I need my posture to be like him in everything that I do. My posture for my community, which is I'm thinking about the next brother, thinking about my next brother. So that's my spill.
Shout out to TMP, the Smith. That was actually the word today at church. Change your posture.
Yeah, I love posture. In church we use that too.
That was the word.
Check your posture.
Mm-hmm. We said that today. Check your posture. Change your posture. Have faith. Be loyal to your community. It literally, this can happen to anyone. So that's why I'm trying to empower people, because my family is really big on just being close. It's such a blessing that I have a close-knit family. And I have close-knit friends. I'll go to Walgreens, y'all. It'd be like 11 p.m. because I got to get something. And I got my homegirl on the phone, my homeboy. They'd be like, why is it that you got to go at 11 o'clock? What is it? You can't get that tomorrow morning, Tasha. My dad doesn't like me to get gas at night. And they don't like us doing things, around Christmas time. But guess what? Those are all people that are just pouring into me, telling me to be safer. So those are different little things that you can take with you from this, and you can do that with your tribe and your family. And it doesn't have to be anyone that you know. If you see a story on the page and it hits home, share it. If you see something that comes up, someone new, I know on the Instagram, a lot of times they have like new people that are missing. So share it on your story. We share memes, we share things that are ignorant and not really worth, value. Why not share it on your story? Like me and Danielle said, we created this platform for just this exactly, right? And so if this touched one person, then we've done our job, and so that's the key. And I want everyone to be more like Derek. Derek rocks. Shoot. Derek is the bomb.com, because he's still fighting for people. But shout out to Darika and Natalie for taking their time just to listen and to log in. You were going to read it?
Yeah. So Natalie says, we all, including media, law enforcement, and the community, have a responsibility to help find and bring home our missing or provide answers for family. And I'm assuming that this is their hashtag help us find us. And so I think it's just really essential. I just really encourage you guys. I know are we wrapping up now?
Soon, yeah.
Okay. I just want to really encourage you guys we are not in any form associated with these women. We don't know them. They don't know us. In fact, we just became real celebrities. Really, we became real fan. We just fanned out for a second there. And it's not because they were on HBO Max. It was because of the work that they did. And it was before they were on HBO Max that we had fanned out on these women a long time ago. And so I think the idea is here that we want to encourage you guys to get behind them as well. And not just get behind them, get behind people in your community, wherever you are, whether that's Virginia, Florida, Maryland, Atlanta, wherever you are.
Keep your eyes open. Mom said something about the little boy that's missing, Cody. He's from Hampton. Remember, he's on billboards all over here in 757. I don't know if it's a national thing. He's been missing for a very long time. For us, feels like long. I think he's 3 or 4. But keep your eyes open. It's little things like that matter. So if it's something that touches you and you have a little bit of extra time, reach out to whoever. If you're here in the 757, I know my sister's in Atlanta and I'm in Virginia, but if you're in the 757 and you happen to know the team that's working for the Find Cody, campaign, reach out and see, is there a way that you can help, whether it's on a social media team or I'm going to do the same. And I think that's really important, is just to be aware of what's going on around you. I think, so he's been missing for more than 100 days, y'all. And the last time they seen him, I think they said he had on Spider-Man slippers, as if he was gone to the store. He's a baby. Well, how is that a description, guys?
Yeah, that's not a very good description, because if I'm gonna take somebody, I'm definitely not gonna keep the Spider-Man slippers on.
Stop. But I get what you're saying.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
It's imperative to me. No, it's not enough. So it's not. So I don't know. That was just one to hit home. My mom reminded me of it a couple of days ago. So Cody is out there still.
So I also have one more point to make. I'm take it back to church for a second. So there's something called a watchman, to have like a spiritual gift of a watchman. So I have that. I'm a watchman. And so I just want to encourage people. First of all, the watchman is just someone who just kind of, why you look like that?
I didn't know there wasn't an Amber Alert issue. How is there not Amber Alert issue? How is that possible? That is so irritating.
Is it?
He didn't run away.
Amber Alert. So was it because they said he ran away?
I don't know. He didn't. How could he run away? What, did he drive the car?
I don't know, girl. I'm just trying to understand why there wasn't an Amber Alert.
About the watchman. I apologize. I told you.
So there's something called like a watchman, to have a watchman's spiritual gift. So that is basically having your eyes and ears open, paying close attention to things. I do this naturally. I have extreme discernment. So with that said, I just want to ask and encourage you guys to be watchmen for our community.
Amen.
To just actually just hone in on things. When you go to the store, when I'm driving down the street and I see a car pulled over and the police are over there, I slow down because I'm not sure if I need to pull over and record. And I haven't always been like that, but that's just me naturally. I'm always going to be looking out for my people. I recall we had an episode a long time ago, and there was another host on the show as well. And one of the things that I said was, my priority is my people. I don't make moves based off of my own feelings. I make moves that are based off of my people. And I vote based off of my people first, because I'm Black.
You know what? That comes back up and bites you in the butt. Not what you said, but not moving based off of your people and moving selfishly can come and bite you back in the butt. So you have to be careful with your posture when you're not moving for your community and when you're only thinking about yourself. Because like I've said many times, when something happens out there and someone gets pulled over and they're charged for things that they shouldn't have been charged for, or shot by a cop that they shouldn't have been shot by, or something has happened, that can be my son, my nephew, my loved ones. That quick, life can change.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's really easy for us not to.
Yeah. And then you want someone to help you. There's that.
Right.
You were there.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It turns real quick.
Okay, we get making some connections. I love to see it.
I think I'll be emailing too. I think I need to help. I would like to help. Definitely. Yeah, we do. The digital milk carton. Remember the milk carton? Are you too young for the milk carton?
No, I mean I've seen it on Lifetime.
Yeah, the milk carton was like a real thing.
What
like
milk? Which carton was it on? Was it on organic milk? Was it on 2%?
No, girl. Back in the day, I don't know. Or when people won't buy no organic milk, they would just buy milk.
No, I don't know anything about that then. But I did see the milk carton missing girl on Lifetime. Does that count?
Yeah, not really, but you get it was milk cartons back in the day. If somebody was missing, they'd put it on the milk carton so that everybody would see it. Like, boom, she missing. Before you get your cereal, this was missing. You know what I mean? So it was a very effective. They kind of need to take it back. I mean, I don't know how that's possible, but we got to find a way because this is absolutely absurd.
Natalie's saying maybe there's something already, but maybe she's suggesting or advising something like a digital milk carton, which would be dope.
Yeah, and I think kind of going back to Cody because I'm obsessed, but Cody apparently the reason he wasn't a part of the Amber Alert was because there was not a vehicle involved. So that's definitely something that needs to be changed. That's what they just put it in the chat. There was no.
Yeah. They said the FBI is involved.
But the FBI is involved. So yeah. So I mean, I just think it's a lot that we can dig into. We could be up here all night, y'all.
I gotta go now.
You know, I often bring things to the table. I often bring things to the table that I want you to take away from the table. So take this away from the table. There are contact information on Black and Missing Inc. So please go up there if you want to figure out a way to help in your area. You don't have to be in the same area as they are. I'm speaking for them. I hope this is the truth. Virtually, I'm sure they can use the hands for something. You know, they're a foundation, so I'm sure they need help just like the next organization. And let's just breathe life into this foundation, y'all, and let's bring some people home, please.
Do it. Okay, so let's wrap this thing up. First and foremost, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for hanging in there with us every Sunday at 7. Thank you for hanging along, hanging out for the tough conversations as well as the fun times. We're all about balance here. Thank you for just tuning in, and we hope that you shared this podcast, not for our benefit, but for our community's benefit. And we want to spread awareness and bring awareness to this topic specifically. We hope that we were able to drop a couple of gems for you tonight, some things for you to chew on, some things for you to process. And hold on, let me put this in here real quick. The last note is, wait, put that back up.
Okay, sorry.
We are a national organization and fighting for our community. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you ladies. Keep up the great work. Thanks, guys. So we hope that we were able to pour into you guys tonight so that you can go out into the world and pour into others and have an awesome week. Be super intentional about all things that you do. And most importantly, be intentional about your community. We love you guys and have an amazing week. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.